Shedeur Sanders is shaking things up, and his arrival could signal a major shift in the Browns' quarterback landscape. The dog pound is buzzing about these moves. Plus, the burning question remains, how will this change affect Cleveland's future plans? Stick around as we dive deep into the impact of these decisions and what it means for our beloved Browns. Here we go, Brownies. Let's be real. This matters because it signals how the front office is prioritizing the roster right now. The Cleveland Browns are bolstering their offense with the addition of Michael Burton, a seasoned fullback with 11 years in the NFL. Crucially, he brings experience that could really help in strengthening the running game. This offseason move signals a proactive approach from the front office, prioritizing a balanced offensive strategy, something the Dog Pound have been yearning for. Burton, who will be stepping into his 12th season, knows what it takes to compete at this level. Adding a player of his caliber is key, especially given the running game's inconsistencies we've faced over the years. Let's be real, losing depth hurts more than people think, especially in December. As we've seen before, injuries can derail the season quickly, and having a versatile player in Burton adds a layer of security. This isn't just about getting a body on the field, it's about finding ways to maximize our offensive capabilities. The Browns have struggled with a stable running game in the past, and Burton's experience will provide that needed stability. It's great to see the front office making smart moves, filling gaps, and looking beyond just the flashy signings. The fans deserve to see a cohesive unit on the field, and adding someone like Burton could just be a piece of that puzzle. The buzz around Cleveland is palpable. Fans are optimistic, not just about Shedeur Sanders and his potential impact, but also about how this fullback can help shape the offense. It feels like the Browns are finally recognizing the need for balance. With Burton in the mix, there's hope for a more effective ground game that can complement the overall offensive play. As the competition heats up, Shedeur Sanders is finding himself in a tough spot. With Cleveland's quarterback situation still wide open, every rep counts. Fans are hopeful he can rise to the occasion, but the pressure is on. The Dog Pound expects a lot, and being a rookie means stepping into a whirlwind of expectations. It's not just about skills on the field, it's about making those crucial decisions under fire. Sanders will have to quickly establish himself as the leader in this battle for the starting spot while navigating a roster that's evolving with new talent. It's a tall order, but we've seen rookies rise to the challenge before. The Browns are counting on him to not just survive, but thrive. For a team striving for consistency and improvement, how Sanders handles this competition will be pivotal. Here we go, Brownies. We're just days past the 2026 NFL Draft, and the excitement around Cleveland is palpable. The Browns wrapped up the draft with a solid 10 selections that fans are buzzing about, and it's clear the front office is trying to build a sustainable winner. With the dust still settling, we're already looking ahead to what could unfold in 2027. This early projection is crucial, especially when we talk about addressing the biggest issues plaguing the team. The Browns are in a prime position to finally take their big shot in the first round and tackle those long-standing problems that have haunted us for years. My take, treat this as smoke until we get something concrete, but the timing matters. Cleveland's commitment to shoring up weaknesses shows a level of foresight we haven't always seen. It's about time, right? The ongoing focus on improvement suggests the Browns' front office is serious about making those needed changes to elevate the team's performance. And let's face it, even though this season just wrapped up, the relentless pursuit of excellence never stops for the Dog Pound. Every draft pick matters, every decision is calculated, and fans are eager to see how these selections will mesh with the current roster, especially with the infusion of new talent we've discussed. Looking ahead, all eyes will be on the quarterback situation. Shedeur Sanders holds a lot of weight with expectations mounting. If the draft strategies play out right, adding key players could ultimately support his development and set the stage for a successful run. The Browns' moves could create an environment conducive to not just surviving the season, but actually thriving, something we haven't tasted in quite a while. The excitement in Browns Nation is building, and that's no small feat given our history. We've faced our fair share of ups and downs, but the vibe feels different this time. So, as we analyze what the Browns could do in the next draft, it's worth contemplating how these decisions will blend with the current dynamics. Each pick will echo throughout the franchise for years. This year wasn't just about filling up spots, it was about laying a solid foundation for the future. Optimism is brewing in the Dog Pound as we look toward 2027 and pray for some positive change. Here we go, Brownies. Shedeur Sanders is already feeling the heat as he steps into an open competition for the starting quarterback job with the Cleveland Browns. The race is on, and it seems like he's got his work cut out for him. After the recent voluntary minicamp, the buzz is that Deshaun Watson is currently in the driver's seat, according to Browns insider Mary Kay Cabot. This isn't just a friendly competition, it's a battleground that could dictate the team's future. Let's be real, this scenario puts a whole lot on Sanders' plate. The pressure is on for this rookie, who's not just trying to find his footing in the NFL, but is also tasked with holding off a seasoned player like Watson. It's more than just skills, it's about making quick, effective decisions that can sway the game. The eyes of the dog pound are on him, and the expectations are through the roof. For the fans, this competition is a mixed bag. There's excitement, sure, but there's also a sense of uncertainty that hangs in the air. We've seen our fair share of quarterback controversies in the past, and nobody wants to revisit those dark days. The Browns need stability, and the pressure on Sanders to deliver could be a double-edged sword. He has the chance to prove himself, but the stakes are high. With Watson's experience and the hints that he's leading, Sanders must elevate his game, bringing his college success into the NFL spotlight. Every practice, every throw, every decision will matter as he battles not only for the starting role, but a chance to redefine the narrative of the Browns' quarterback position. In this tightly contested environment, how Sanders rises to the challenge could very well shape the entire future of the team. This is a critical moment not just for him, but for the Browns as a franchise. The energy is electric in Cleveland, with fans ready to rally behind the quarterback who can finally bring us some stability. Here we go, Brownies. Shedeur Sanders has found himself amid a fierce competition, and recent updates show that this battle for the starting quarterback job isn't just for show. Deshaun Watson emerged from the Browns' voluntary minicamp with a noticeable edge, making it clear he's got the inside track to be named the Browns' QB1. That's right, according to Browns insider Mary Kay Cabot, if the season were to kick off tomorrow, Watson would be the starter. This announcement adds another layer to an already intense narrative. The front office has stated that their decision will hinge purely on performance, not on potential or development, as we might have expected given next year's QB-rich draft class. Time is of the essence for the Browns. The pressure to make the right decision looms large, and that puts even more weight on Shedeur Sanders' shoulders as he attempts to change the trajectory of his career in the NFL. Honestly, while it's encouraging to see Sanders getting a chance, the facts speak for themselves. Watson's experience, combined with his prior performance, gives him a significant advantage in this competition. Shedeur has to prove himself out there, not just hold the clipboard and take notes. He must deliver, drive the offense with confidence, and create those big-time moments that can capture the excitement of the dog pound. The reality is that for fans of the Browns nation, this type of competition stirs up all sorts of feelings. We've had our fair share of disappointing QB situations, and nobody wants to relive those dark times. There's a thirst for stability, and the frustration of watching yet another year of uncertainty could weigh on the team's morale as the season progresses. And here's the kicker. Browns management seems committed to making a quick, decisive move in this regard. If Sanders wants to steal the spotlight, he's got to show that he can outshine Watson in practice, in drills, and when the pressure's on during scrimmages. It's not just about winning the job, it's about redefining what it means to be the quarterback for Cleveland. Sanders faces a pivotal moment for both his career and the franchise. The dawning realization that this is a tight window could propel him into overdrive, or the pressure could be too much to bear. In the dog pound, we're ready for someone to step up. The buzz around Shedeur Sanders has also made waves among the fans and the broader NFL community. The dog pound is a buzz with mixed feelings, as the competition for the starting quarterback spot revives memories of past QB struggles that many would like to forget. Fans want stability and consistency, especially after years of ups and downs. In the locker room, the dynamic is also changing. Veterans like Watson bring a different energy, raising the bar for the newcomers. This isn't just a fight for positions, it's about fostering an atmosphere where every player knows what's at stake. The front office's commitment to building a strong roster is commendable, and there's a palpable sense of purpose. Navigating these changes is critical, and how the team adapts will say a lot about their vision. The Browns are clearly investing in the future, and that's something we can all rally behind. Here we go, Brownies! Honestly, this is the type of update that tells us more than the headline itself. The energy from the dog pound is undeniable right now. Cleveland fans are fired up, and it's not just about the flashy signings. It's about the vision behind them. The public perception of the Browns is evolving, slowly shifting from skepticism to cautious optimism. As the news of Shedeur Sanders and the recent roster moves spread, the buzz in Browns Nation is building. People are whispering about potential and change, clinging to the hope that this could be the moment we finally break the cycle of instability. In the locker room, you can feel the intensity ramping up. Veteran players like Aaron Anderson and Alabama Gage Larvadain know that competition breeds excellence. There's a tangible difference in the atmosphere as new faces bring fresh energy. Everyone is vying for position, and that pushes every player to elevate their game. Sanders might be a rookie, but he's stepping into a war zone where the stakes are nothing short of monumental. It's a chance for him to not only prove himself against established players, but to set the tone for a new era in Cleveland football. Looking at the front office strategy, it's clear they're not just playing checkers, they're playing chess. Andrew Berry and the crew have laid out a blueprint focused on depth and versatility. They're considering not just immediate needs, but also the long-term vision for the team. Each transaction is calculated, aiming to build a well-rounded squad that can withstand the brutal grind of an NFL season. We're no longer just looking for quick fixes. There's a commitment to creating a sustainable winner. As we analyze the vibe around the Browns, it's hard not to feel that this might be a turning point. The fans deserve the excitement that comes with a cohesive plan and the promise of success. Sure, we've had our fair share of disappointments, but with each move, there's a growing sense that the front office is serious about shifting that narrative. So, as this competition heats up and the roster shapes up, one thing is clear. The energy in Cleveland is shifting and we're ready to ride this wave. Here we go, Brownies!